we literally come from two GitHubs. So one is the GitHub that is trending, which you see here every day. The trending repositories, they have like 2000 stars today, total 1 lakh stars. The developers, the trending developers of those GitHub repositories. And then you also have some of these repositories, right? I have got them from GitHub by searching for them, uh, for especially those which have less than 1 star, 1 or 2 star, and which have not been updated for a very long time, right? So I still wanted to know what was the idea behind making such repo and what was the code doing and where they failed and what they could have done better, because ideas live on their own merit. So with that as the inspiration of having a lot of GitHub repositories which are public, uh, not starred, old, not maintained, I made something called as software marketing docs. What it does is it allows you to look up a repository, could be a new one, could be an old one, and then it allows you to generate some marketing docs for them. And you can then mail it to the repo owners if they want to do something with it or not, right? So in today's demo, let's take, I have zero clue what this Indian trains is all about. Let me copy this Indian trains repository, 2013. This was the last updated date. Let's see what we can do with it. So let's create a new project called Indian Trains and create this one. It's created. Let's add our Google Drive and um, the Indian Trains repo. It's a public repo, so you don't need a personal access token here. You can just click on this and pull releases. So it will no GitHub releases found tracking the master branch. If they do not release the software, it will track the master branch. And for this, for Google Drive URL, we have to create one, right? So let's create a new folder called as Indian Trains, right? Uh, let's go inside that and copy this URL at the top and then paste it here and click on Enable Drive. Sorry. Yeah, so it says Open Drive folder. So the drive is connected, the GitHub repo is connected, and the master branch is selected. So let's click on README. So what's and I have Mr. and group configured here. So if I select README here, I can then come down. It's automatically populates the prompt. You can harden this prompt as well if you want to, or you can just keep it like this. Click on Generate button here. What Generate does is it will send the repo content as well as prompt to Mistral and get a nice README document for you, right? And the same is true for other foundation README foundation documents like positioning one page or pricing page, logo and brand assets. So it's ready. So the moment you get the response, so the response comes like this, marked done, 2600 characters, a simple RESTful API for retrieving train journey, right? You can see the full content that LLM has generated. You can change it again by changing this one and generate again, or you can see that there's an open doc button here, right? You can click on this open doc button. It will open a nice Google Doc which has all the details which came in from LLM, like Indian Trains API, what it does, why it exists, and some commands to get it running and everything, correct? And if you want to see this Indian Trains folder which we just made, it creates another Indian Trains folder inside it just for the safety, because some people just give the drive URL for them for adding. If you click on Indian Trains, you will see all these folders ready. And if you click on Foundation, you will see this is the Google Docs that we have just now created. And it also gives you an MD file, the Markdown file. So if you want to use Markdown into your Notion or some other tool, you can use this Markdown file. If you want to just collaborate on Google Docs, you can click on this and it opens the Google document, and then you can share it with your team members and they can work on this. And once it is ready, you can share its access to the GitHub repo owner or create a PR and share it with them, right? So this is the open doc. Second is to generate link and copy. So this is for those who are helping public repo owners. But what about the people who own these repos? So if they want to track how many times their document was viewed or what is the usage, so I've added an option. If you go to settings, there's an option to add dub, which is a URL tracking or service. You can click on this generate link and copy. It will generate a dub link for you. See, it says link ready. And you can copy it or you can open it here. You can share it as well. Copy link, email, send via Slack, and open link. If you click on open link, you will see in the top the dub.sh opening up, and then the Google Docs will open. So your consumption of tracking URL gets dragged into the dub folder or dub analytics there. So it helps to know how much your URL has been used and so on and so forth. You can create an account there, and you can also just use your own doc and use your own API to see how many times you are creating your own link, right? So, and then you can keep on going for positioning, pricing, white paper, and on and on. And it shows as a checklist how many are done and how many are pending. It just makes your repo ready for market. Thank you so much.